Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to the Hermitcraft server. It is episode 89 and today we're going to be starting things off with a bit of a big announcement. In fact, it's such a big announcement that I've gone into third person mode because I want to be looking right at you when I say this. Because around about 2 months ago, I mentioned in a Hermitcraft episode an idea that I'd had, okay? I'd had an idea and I was like, would you guys like to see this? Then the response was brilliant, okay? Everyone really liked the idea. They were like, that sounds amazing. And I was like, oh, cool, people actually want that. But then never actually did anything about it. I don't know why, okay? You can blame me for that one. I'm a little bit strange. I don't know why I didn't. But today, I'm going to be putting the foot down and we're going to be doing it. Because on the Mumbo Jumbo channel, coming soon, will be console Redstone videos. Yes, console Redstone videos will be coming soon to my channel because of course there's loads of you out there right now who are watching this video who can't play PC Minecraft. So you're watching me do all these redstone contraptions using slime blocks, you're seeing me bouncing around or pushing loads of blocks all together and you're sat there thinking, cool, that's cool, wish I could do that. Oh, it's such a shame that I can't do that. Well, now I'm going to be doing console Redstone videos, so you hopefully won't be having that feeling anymore. Of course, you know, you will still get that feeling when you're watching my PC Redstone videos, but the console ones, you'll be absolutely fine. So here's the plan, okay? I'm going to be sticking with pretty much the same schedule. I'm going to be doing 3 PC Redstone videos a week, as per usual. I'm going to be doing 2 Hermitcraft episodes a week, as per usual, but I'm going to be adding in a console Redstone video. So there is going to be an extra video on top of my current schedule. So you can't complain, okay? I know there is going to be complaints in the comment section. There's always complaints in the comment section because this is YouTube. People aren't happy until they're complaining on YouTube. But this is a good thing, okay? This is a really awesome thing. It means that the people that play console will have cool Redstone videos as well as the cool Redstone videos on the PC as well. Hermitcraft is going to be unaffected. It's just an extra video. Please, if I see any complaints, I'm just going to go absolutely mad. I'm going to pull all my hair out and I won't know what to do. But there we go. So that is the plan at the minute. That is the new announcement for the Mumbo Jumbo channel. I am so excited for it. It should be really awesome. I can't wait to get my teeth into console Redstone, relearn some of the old techniques and try and work my way around because it should be good fun. And as I say, I'm super excited for it. So anyway, ladies and gents, the first thing that we're going to be doing in today's episode of Hermitcraft is we're going to be riding our way over to the satellite base because as you guys know, in the previous episode of Hermitcraft, I asked you guys, what should I call the village that we're building? Because I'm not very creative, especially with names, okay? I'm truly awful. I'm really awful with names for things. So I thought I would ask you guys what it should be called, and the suggestions were fantastic, okay? Some of the ideas were absolutely brilliant. And I have chosen a bit of a strange one. It's one that I didn't see anywhere else, okay? I only saw this one once. It was by, hang on, I've got it in my book, Burrito in the Mist, which is a brilliant name for a YouTube channel as well, by the way. So this guy's clearly very good at just the whole names thing. But the village is now called, let's place welcome to, if I can spell it correctly. I cannot type on camera, by the way. And it is called Mumbo Away from Jumbome. It's basically like home away from home, but he's merged it with Mumbo and Jumbo, so we've got Mumbo away from Jumbo, and I really like that. I think that's absolutely brilliant. It's very creative. I don't know how long it's going to stick. Maybe I'll change up the name of the village every now and again, but for the minute, that really did make me laugh. The other thing that I asked you guys to rename it in the previous episode of Hermitcraft was the Cat's Bin, so I've now renamed that to Benji's Friends. That was another suggestion that I really quite liked because, of course, my cat Benji doesn't really have many friends. We don't have any other cats. There's only one other cat on my road and he doesn't seem to particularly like Benji very much. So yes, he now has 30 new friends to play with, which is pretty awesome. But anyway, now it is time to crack on with the first project of today's episode. We're going to be pulling up the paths over in the village and we're going to be replacing them with a bit of gravel. Oh no. Please tell me I'm not having internet problems again. I will seriously go crazy. I really will. Let's just wait and see how this one pans out. Now, I must admit, I've always sort of hated the new gravel texture. I really don't like the way that it looks. But I have to say, it does look pretty good in the path. Okay, this is the new design that we're going for. We've got cobblestone and gravel going on, which are arguably, to some people anyway, the 2 ugliest blocks in Minecraft. But as I said, they seem to just work really well in paths. But then over here, we have got the original design that I had. And yeah, this just looks rough. This looks rough and ready. So yeah, we're going to be taking out all of this. I'm going to be removing all of the stone blocks. Obviously, all of the cobblestone is going to be staying. And I'm going to be replacing all of these with the gravel blocks right here, which is nice and easy. Shouldn't take too long. So I'll just crack on with that one. So now all of the paths are looking good. I'm just doing the final checks to make sure that there's still no stone left. And yes, they're all looking fine. I didn't mean to do that. I quite like that flower being there. But there we go. So this is all done. And I have to say, while I was building it, I was a little bit concerned that I was actually going to run out of gravel. Because over the entire time of playing Hermitcraft, okay, we've been playing on this world for around about a year now, which I know is absolutely insane. But yes, we've been playing on this world for about a year. And over that time, I have acquired only 2 stacks of gravel. That is it. That is all the gravel I've ever got. Because, as I say, I really don't like the stuff. So I was a little bit worried that we were going to run out. But it seems like we've still got some left. So, yes, this is it. Now it's time to start placing in some houses. I think I'm going to be doing a small one here. This is quite a small plot of land. And also a small one over here as well. So that should end up looking pretty good. And that will be the start to our tiny little village area. I'm excited. So the finishing touches are being placed on the first house here. This is pretty much everything. We just need to put all of the roof in. And once again, this is a pretty simple design. You may notice that I'm going for the exact same design that I actually had in my Hermitcraft offline episode. I still like, that's one of my favorite episodes of Hermitcraft I've actually done recently. I think it's just because it was so different. I can't remember anyone ever doing a Hermitcraft episode where they didn't actually log onto the Hermitcraft server. Probably because it's a little bit silly. But anyway, that aside, this is exactly the same as the one that I did in the Hermitcraft offline episode, simply because I like this design. However, the other 2 builds, I don't know, I wasn't so hot on them, and that's why I asked you guys to redesign them. And as I say, as I mentioned in the previous episode of Hermitcraft, some of those designs were absolutely awesome. So I'm going to be looking through those very, very shortly before we start building some of the bigger ones. I'm not going to be doing any bigger houses in today's episode. We've actually got some other plans, but when I do start building them, they should end up looking really good. But anyway, that is the house all done. And it looks so cool from the front. I love the way that it looks from the front. I think we need to do some work on the side, maybe a little bit. Maybe we could do like a full length window there, potentially. That's definitely helped the look. That has definitely actually helped it out. Let's place some stone slabs down there. Obviously, the entire inside is going to be slabbed out, and we're going to place all the furniture and everything like that. But that looks a lot better now. I think we could add some like detail bits in. We don't have any fence posts on us, but maybe adding some fence posts or other such things going on over here, because at the minute that's a little bit flat. But that could definitely sort that out. Of course, we're going to be doing the standard bone mealing and things around it, so that will all be fixed soon. But from the front, this looks lovely. This is going to be a really nice looking village. So now it's time to start work on the inside, then this house, then the inside of that house, and then all the other bits and pieces. So now that these 2 houses are done, I thought we would do another one of the builds that was in the Hermitcraft offline episode. Also, today, aka Friday, there is a video coming out about these things, and that is wishing wells. Well, actually, there's 2 videos coming out today. We've got the desk setup tour, which of course you will have already seen, and also the wishing wells video, which you will have already seen, hopefully, in case YouTube sub boxes have messed up again, in which case, go back to my channel and watch them, because they're both extremely good videos. But yeah, we're going to be building a wishing well down here, so they're going to have like a hopper here, and you will chuck an item into there, and you'll sort of make a wish, and then another item will come out, and it will go down into your inventory. That is the plan. Anyway, it's a very, very simple redstone contraption that should end up working rather nicely, and it will look extremely good in this location. At least, I think so anyway. And that is it. Right, we've got the dispenser, and we have got the water up at the top there. So there is our fountain, and yeah, it looks okay, doesn't it? It looks okay. Obviously, we'll do some bone meal around there. I'll probably add in some blocks in this area here as well, just to make it look a little bit more rounded. But there is the wishing well. So now we will set up an item filter. So if you place in dirt into this thing, then you will get a flower. That's how we're going to be doing it for the minute. This is like the test one at the minute. So let's go. Dirt in there. Flower. Cool. Okay, so we have got a tiny little wishing well here that will give you items. I like that. That's a really nice detail to add into your villages. And that's one thing that I would actually suggest for those of you who are building sort of villages or towns or cities or anything like that. The key really, really is in the details. If people are looking at your cities, okay, say you upload a world download to Planet Minecraft or something like that, or make a YouTube video about your city, really is in the details. If people download the world and find fun things like this, then they're really going to love your builds. Just a little top tip there. Just thought I'd give that one away. So, right, we've got pretty much everything done here. Now I'm just going to chuck the bone meal into my inventory, and we're going to go to town. Yeah, we're going to go to town, make everything look really nice, add a few trees around this area here, and hopefully improve this little space. Damn it, why is it that whenever I'm placing trees down, I get stupid ones? What even is this tree? What a silly, silly looking tree. That really has made the world a difference, at least in my opinion. It just looks like a little adventure path, doesn't it? Like, we've got all the bone meal, it looks really cool. Obviously, there is our item transportation system, which apparently has some items in it. And then, of course, we've got this little area here, which is surrounded by trees. We've got the wishing well in the middle. We've got all of the nice bone meal area. I like it. I like it so much that I really want to live there. Okay, I want to move into my Minecraft world. Just step into my monitor right now and just walk off into the distance. Like, this is me right now, just walking to my little house. I mean, it's a bit small, a tiny bit small, but then again, you have to remember that this is a 3 meter by 3 meter area. It's not tiny. I mean, my bedroom's probably smaller than this room here. It's just things in Minecraft look a little bit smaller than they actually are. But anyway, moving on from Minecraft physics and dimensions and things, we're actually going to be leaving this village right now, and we're going to be heading back down into this area here. Yes, we're going to be doing some work in this area right here. I've got a seriously awesome plan for today's episode. It's going to be wicked. I did it in the previous season of Hermitcraft, and I want to do it again because it was so awesome. So I'm going to actually hop into the Hermitcraft Series 2 world and show you what I'm talking about. Well, guys, I have not been in this place for a year, and it is bringing back just all the memories. First off, it's bringing back the lag. I can feel the lag. I feel like I should talk you guys through some of this stuff, but I also feel like it's probably not brilliant for the Hermitcraft episode. But there's so much stuff around there. We've got the Redstone Museum. Obviously, we have got the jungle base here. This was really well known, actually. Everyone loved this place. Then, of course, we've got gigantic mob spawner up there. That should look pretty familiar, as, of course, that is the same one that we built in Hermitcraft Series 3. And then we've got all the stuff downstairs. Wow, I really did use a lot of stone bricks, didn't I? Seriously, this place, it brings back some really nice memories, I have to say. This place is so cool. This is like my first proper survival world that I actually worked on solidly. Before this, I'd only done a 15 episode survival let's play that was on Mumbo's world. This was the first world that I actually stuck with for a long period of time, and it's cool. It's really cool to just go back and look around and see what I did in the world and see how my builds have changed as well. Like this, I remember when I built this was like the best thing I've ever created, this area here. Looking back, it's alright. It's not amazing though. It's not as amazing as I thought it was in my head. Probably going to say the same thing about my Series 3 world, because I'm so happy with the Series 3 world right now at the minute. But I'm probably going to look back at that and go, that wasn't so great either. Oh wow, we've even got the chunk missing there. The entire chunk that I took out. So I had to do a cut there simply because I just started exploring far too much. I looked back at the clip, it was 5 minutes long, and that's just too much. I don't want to be doing a whole tour of my entire base area. I haven't actually gone over to the fishing village yet. I am tempted to do that in a couple seconds. I'll do that off camera. Let me know down in the comment section if you do actually want a tour of the Hermitcraft Series 2 area that I've got here, because I'd be happy to do one. I'd be happy to go back, go on a nostalgia session with you guys, because it was pretty cool. This place is actually pretty cool. But anyway, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be building this guy. Now, he doesn't actually normally look like this. Hang on a minute. I think this was actually a prank by False Symmetry. She built a gigantic clown nose on the end of Mumbo here. But what I'm going to do is I'll quickly switch this one out so that you can see exactly how this guy used to look. So he used to look something like this, I believe. Is that right? Yes, that's right. That's how he used to look. And he looks so awesome. And we're going to be recreating him inside the Mumbo Jumbo Biosphere. That big dome area that we've got where I blew it all out using TNT. We're going to be recreating this fella inside there. And it's going to be like a giant's playpen. I love that idea and I can't wait to do it. So this is what he looks like. He's looking cool. And I'm going to have to gather up some resources. And we'll get to it. So here we are. We are at Rainbow Fall, also known as the Rainbow Puke Sheep Farm. That is disgusting, by the way. What a horrible, horrible image that puts in the brain. But yeah, this thing is ridiculous. It seriously is ridiculous. It's got all of the sheep over there. Is there 2 of them? I had never realized that there was actually 2 of them with all the different colors in there. I just thought that Exuma had missed certain colors in this. Wow, okay, well that's completely taken me by surprise there. But we are over here to pick up black wool. You can see in my inventory, I've got pretty much all the other resources, but we do need a little bit of black wool. So we have some shears here. This is designed to be an AFK an AFK sheep farm, but we're not going to be AFKing for too long because we don't really need too much wool. So yes, all I have to do is stand here, hold down the right click button, that these guys will cycle around, and all of their drops will end up in the chest down at the bottom. Or if I get bored of it doing it that way, then I can just walk back and forth like this, shearing them here, which, to be honest, I find it a little bit easier. So the little plinth is all set up. This is where the mini Mumbo, the mini me, is going to be going, and he's going to be looking good. I hope I've left enough space in this area here to actually make way for him. I think I have. I think we should be able to clear all angles here, otherwise that will be a bit of an issue. But this is where his feet are going to be going. He's going to have 2 feet, one on either side like that, and I have built this the wrong size. What a spoon. Now that that's all fixed up, we can crack on and start building the little guy. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to do this one in progress updates. I don't think I'm going to walk and talk and build at the same time because I get all muddled up and I'm just unable to do that still. Despite the fact that I've been making YouTube videos for 3 years now, still can't build and play Minecraft, which isn't particularly brilliant, is it? But what we're going to do is we're going to do a third-person time-lapse. I don't know what song I'm going to be using. I wish I could tell you, but I don't know what song it's going to be yet. But I hope you enjoy it, and let's crack on. Ladies and gentlemen, I am overjoyed with how cool this looks. Check him out! Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it? He looks like a giant. When you're standing down at the bottom here, it looks so much better than the camera angle was for the time-lapse. I was a little bit worried, actually. When I was doing the time-lapse there, I was like, yeah. I mean, he looks alright, but he's not too brilliant. But now that I'm actually on the ground and I'm sort of looking up at it, I think it looks absolutely hilarious. I'm so happy with it. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm just increasing the size of his plinth because he was sort of teetering on the edge. He looked like he was about to fall over. So I thought I'd give him a slightly bigger slab to stand on. So we'll place all of these blocks in here and I'll just finish it up. We're almost there. And there we go. Right, okay, so that is much better. That's a lot better there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. How cool is that? Definitely one of my favorite builds I've done recently on Hermitcraft. And I know I seem to say that every single episode. Let's see what he looks like from above. Let's see if he looks cool from up here. I don't know, he could look rubbish. I've never really seen it from that perspective before. But here goes. Yeah, he looks cool. I mean, he looks like he's got quite a big nose. Definitely from over here, he looks good. I'm so happy. Oh, this is awesome. One thing that I will say is I didn't really know what to do with the back of his head, because what I was planning on doing is I was going to have my second account in the Hermitcraft Series 2 world, and that was how I was going to be looking at how to build this guy. And then I was also going to record a third-person time-lapse. Not once in my brain did it occur to me that I wasn't able to have 3 instances of Minecraft open because I've only got 2 accounts. So I basically had to make do with screenshots. But I would say the back of his head is a little bit strange. He's got a bit of an oddly shaped head. But it's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. So now the village is looking cool. This is looking seriously cool. I feel like we've done a great job in this area in today's episode. I'm so happy right now. As you can tell from my voice, I'm over the moon. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, we have built some cool things. But unfortunately, that is all I've got time for. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.